So I'm going to introduce the video here in a second, but I first wanted to share with you this lip gloss. This is the old lip gloss I used to wear all the time, and I rebought it again today. And it is Wet n Wild Sinless. I used to wear this a lot. It's very shimmery. This video was not planned. This is very casual, and it turned out a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to. I went and saw my friend Trish, who has Charlie the parrot, and I ended up getting too tired to drive home and staying the night over there, and then inviting her to come back to my place with me. And she lives in Vancouver, Washington, and I live over on the Oregon side. So we're about 40 minutes apart. And I just said, oh, you know what? You haven't been to my place in a while. Let's go over there. And it'd be interesting to see Creature meet Charlie, because Creature's never seen a bird before. So I said, well, let's kind of have like a little sleepover and hang out and talk and figure out a video together. We ended up going downtown and seeing what it looks like now. And it's still pretty sad. And then we kind of sat and just kind of asked each other some questions. So it's just kind of a fun, laid back video. And I think I look awful through this entire video, okay? I didn't put myself completely together because it was just kind of a rainy day. It's been raining, the weather's cold. Excuse me looking awful, but anyways, let's get started. I think they're building like another tram or something that goes up over this thing. It's not finished yet. They're working on it.
There's been so many accidents, it's crazy.
I know. Portland has gotten so awful with all of the riots and just the way everything's changed with the pandemic. It's just gotten like run down. So that's how it is. And I look awful. I'm gonna go home and shower, but anyways, we had to drive through Portland anyways to get back to my house.
You look better than me.
So now I look awful.
I'm embarrassed.
They still have it boarded up like that. See, the elk statue's gone. That's where the statue was right there. It's still gone. And all these homeless people. So right here's where all the riots were. And right here's the Justice Center. This is where the feds came and they were in there, and I filmed it. And they had all the, yeah, it's still boarded up. So the feds came, and look at it. This is still like this. That is what it looks like now. And these little things right here used to be open areas. They were not covered. So that is still like that. So this is what it looks like right now in December of 2021. This is not the Portland I knew. I grew up here. I've lived here my whole life. And to see it like this, it's so sad and it's scary. So scary. Because what's next? What else are people gonna get away with? How far is this gonna go? I don't know. It's just questions I have. You know, worries that I have. It just doesn't feel like the same place. Not that I ever was a fan of here. I never was. I never fit in here. But to see it like this and to not see it getting better, I don't know. Not good. So we just arrived at my place. We're in the garage, and Creature has not met a bird before. So I'm gonna go in because Creature normally waits by the stairs for me because he can hear the garage and he knows when I get home. So we're gonna go talk to him for a minute and greet him and then get him ready to meet a bird. So let's see if he's right here. Creature? Oh yeah, Creature. Yeah, were you waiting for me all day and night? Yeah. Yeah. All right. You ready? It's okay. You're gonna meet a bird. He's scared. He's like, Creature, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Creature, it's a bird. No, you're fine. You're fine. Creature, you're fine. You're fine. Creature's already scared because he doesn't know who it is. You're fine. It's fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Charlie just
No, he's gonna run. He ran away.
He ran away?
Yeah.
Upstairs?
He's just right over there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's right there.
Okay.
Creature, it's a bird. Creature. Yeah, Creature, it's a bird.
Charlie, cat alert, you know cat
What do you
alert.
think?
You know
What do you
cat
think,
alert.
Creature? A bird. Yeah, is that okay? Yeah, he's saying okay. See how he says meows, his little squeaks? Yeah, it's okay. You're fine. I just wanted you to meet him.
Anything on my glass?
Creature, come on. Look at you. Come on. Come on, Creature. See, Charlie's here, and Creature's over here.
Look at
Creature, you're gonna go and say hello? Do you want to go say hello? No, that sounds like a no.
What's he doing? What's he doing, sexy boy? Yeah, you want to be friends with Creature?
Oh, Creature. Checking it out? Yeah, you're fine. You can smell. What do you think, Creature? What do you... Okay, what do you think? Is it okay? Is this okay? I want you to go and see Creature.
Just, I'll stay on the phone with you until you learn on what to do.
Creature, do you want to say... Oh, yeah, you do? What do you want to say hi to Mr. Charles? Creature, come on. You want to say... You want to be real sweet? Okay, you're going to be really sweet. Okay, okay. You're going to be real sweet. Okay, you want to be really...
Both you be sweet. Both you...
Is just smelling. He's just smelling. Okay, do you want to say hi?
Okay.
Will you be nice? Mr. Charles? Okay, yeah. Come.
GW Exotic Animal Alligator Facility.
Our investigation never did come to anything definitive. So the case is still open.
Hi, Charlie, how are you doing?
Again, it's clearly an arson fire.
I got great news for you. JoeExotic.tv returns to...
All the big birdie show them muscles. That's cute as hell.
So I had this idea, since we've known each other for like 15 years, that we would just drink a little bit and ask each other questions. Since we know each other well, it could get pretty interesting. So, anyways. Are you surprised we've known each other this long?
No. I'm glad that we reconnected as friends.
People are very strange with us.
Extremely.
And
Extremely.
they like to try to ruin friendships for us. And I don't know why. This has always happened to me. There's always that person that, like, if they see me close to somebody, they always try to say something negative to scare that person away, which doesn't make any sense to me at all. They didn't get what they wanted from me, and they wish they had that connection with me. But I can't say why I have a connection with one person and not another. And since I have social anxiety, you know, it takes a little bit longer.
Creature.
Creature's still deciding if he likes Charlie or not.
They're warming up though, so.
So
So do you like sports?
I don't. If you could erase one past experience, what would it be?
My marriage.
Okay.
What about yours?
The police situation
Oh,
here. I would get rid of that because it's really ruined my life. And it's just... I think of most situations as you learn from it in some way, and me just being confirmed that the police really aren't your friends, they're not really to help you, really wasn't something I needed. It was like being in a movie and not believing it's real, and then living with the consequences of it in real life. So, random question that I found from here. If you woke up tomorrow and you were a guy for one day, what is the first thing you would do? You woke up as a man, what would you do?
Buy a bird.
No, what would you do differently? Because you're a guy that you could do experience differently than you would experience now.
That's a tough one.
I would try to go have sex with a woman as a man to see if it felt different.
No shit, that's a good one.
I want to know.
She's good.
I want to know if sex as a man feels different than sex in a woman. But I guess
we agree.
You never would really know.
I never thought of that one. Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these questions are just not very good and they're not very appropriate. Like, I would never ask anybody because I just think they're stupid.
Give me my earring. Oh, he was just trying to let me. Stop it. Stop it.
Most disappointing thing you happened on a date or with someone you're dating, like something that surprised you that was disappointing maybe.
I met a couple of people, but a guy told me, I met on Facebook dating, and he came over, well, we had some food, and he picked me up, blah, 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 he was cool, and then, sorry, my allergies, but he said, I just can't believe that you have these cages with your bird. I go, what do you mean? He goes, they should fly free. I go, if I didn't buy this bird, somebody else would have bought the bird. And you know me, I fly with him. I take him to Safeway. I go everywhere with him. I said, you know what? He goes, well, this is something. He came up with some, whatever. He was not very intelligent, okay? And I said, okay, well, here's the door. Nice meeting you. He goes, well, I'm sorry. I go, no. Right, Charlie? I know, that was bad.
Don't put down Charlie if you want to date Trish.
Never. Never.
It won't go very well. You'll be over with and blocked.
Very blocked. So, I'm just a little embarrassed on this video because I'm having this little lump underneath my right eye.
Well, I didn't even do my hair and I didn't put eyeliner on, so I feel like I probably should have. But
I have no mascara on.
We're just kind of hanging out and drinking. This was just supposed to be fun. We're not supposed to be glamorous. We're not trying to show off.
This is just allergies.
For fun, and, you know, don't judge us. Be, you know, just people hanging out and inviting you to hang out with us, and I know that. So what are your pet peeves? What are things that really annoy you that people would be surprised to know about you? That are kind of deal breakers for you, stuff like that?
Probably people that don't understand about anxiety. You know, seriously.
I don't like it when people assume if I can do something, that they can do it too. I find it offensive. I find it rude, because then I feel like they're saying that I'm either just somebody like her can do this, I can too. I'm like, so does that mean you think I'm stupid? So whenever I'm good at something, so like with my YouTube channel, I edit all my videos. So if anyone thinks, oh, they're gonna start editing videos too or that, I'm like, I've been editing videos since I was 14.
I don't know how to do this.
So whenever anyone thinks they're gonna do that, I find that offensive. I don't like it when people assume I have a lot of money, so then I'm going to pay for things for them, or it's okay to use anything in my house. You know, the way I was brought up, you ask before you use something if you're at someone's house.
Exactly.
You know, you're not going to open a bottle of wine at someone's house just because you think they have money. I don't know, I guess it's just it's an indication of the type of person when they do that.
I've helped a lot of people, and then when I needed help at times, people weren't there for me.
Right.
And it's,
do you think that they weren't there because they weren't able to be there, or they didn't know how, or because they thought that what you did for them was just owed to them? It was entitled.
owed.
You already had,
I think, owed.
more than you needed, or
Owed.
they were jealous in some way.
Yes, owed.
And that's what's really sad is you
It
shouldn't,
is.
when somebody helps you, okay, you should never make them regret that. People don't forget things don't go unnoticed. Just because people are polite doesn't mean they didn't know what you said about them behind their back. Doesn't mean they didn't hear about it. It's called maturity. It's called being a decent human being. If you can still smile with somebody and say, hi, how are you? Even though you know that they talk shit about you behind your back and they think you don't know, that's called maturity, okay? If, you know, there's some people out there that think, well, I'm going to pick a fight with this person, or I'm going to accuse them of something. It's going to show if they care about me. So if they get really upset or if they start crying, that means they care, right? No, that's immaturity. So if someone picks a fight with me and they're saying a bunch of really mean things, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to sit there and I might be like, okay, well, sorry you feel that way. Or really, let me say this. It's not because I don't care. It's not because I'm a bitch. It's because I'm mature. All these reality TV shows that we watch where people are fighting, that's immature people. It's a very, very bad example that television is setting for everybody.
Oh, look at you, Charlie. Yes, you're on video. You're recording. Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna sit and talk to you here for a minute, but the sun has already gone down, so can't use the natural sunlight. I didn't straighten my hair. Maybe I need to go do that. Glasses are gonna reflect too much with the ring light. So some random thoughts for you. A lot of people have been saying like people are getting weirder, or they seem like they're getting stranger. And yes, I think there is truth to that. But I don't think that a ton of people just changed who they are all of a sudden. I think they're just not hiding who they truly are anymore. With the pandemic and things being shut down and their life getting turned upside down, and also a lot of people probably figured out who people truly are, you know, by living with them and being stuck with them, and you know, a lot of relationships ended or tried to take the next step. And I just think if you got proposed to over the pandemic, because I saw a lot of proposals and wedding announcements over the pandemic on social media, you know, and I go, wow, this is really bringing out a lot of, you know, proposals. And normally it kind of would hurt my feelings a little bit, like I'd feel left out, but this time it didn't, because I think it's just what guys had to do to survive if they're stuck in the house with the person they're dating. You know, they're probably hearing the girl talk about, oh, it's the end of the world, it's the end of the world, I want to get married before the end of the world. And maybe he thought, okay, well, I'll get engaged, but I don't have to follow through with the wedding, you know, when all this blows over. So I think that if you got engaged over the pandemic and you're not engaged now, or you're not even in a relationship with that person now, that guy just proposed to you for survival reasons. And when he proposed to you, he probably didn't even plan on marrying you. And yes, guys do stuff like that. They do. As time goes on, I'm realizing that living alone is not gonna work for me. Not because I emotionally can't handle it, because I can't take care of everything in the house myself. And especially because I hurt my ankle. And when I hurt my ankle, how hard it was to get around by myself, you know, up and down these stairs in my house. I have 2 flights of stairs. And then that's when I stopped and thought, wow, I really can't live alone. Nobody can. Nobody should really live alone. So tell me, does my hair look absolutely awful like this? I know I need to straighten it, but like, I feel like it just looks like unkept, awful frizziness, you know, like a slob or something. I hate it. I know, why am I on camera like this? Don't ask me, I don't know why I do half the things I do. Anyways, well, if you haven't already, wild animals, remember to like and subscribe, and to always have patience with people, because we are all going through something. All right, I will see you next time.
Yeah, I think now.
I've never done that, so.
Oh, yeah, it's just gonna try.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly what you're saying.